What is up, MILFs? Welcome to the second video of the channel. In this video I'll be showing you guys the new meta for Solana NFTs and a strategy to use the new meta to get 100x, 200x, 300x gains. And it's pretty simple. I do like this new meta, and you guys may be wondering why I'm showing you this amazing meta and why I don't just keep it to myself and make 100x gains myself. Well, you gotta understand, I've already made $4.8 million.
Stop the cap!
Just off this meta alone. So I wanted to share my wealth because I'm such a selfless and humble guy.
Okay.
So make sure to smash the like button just for my humble and selflessness. So yeah, let's get into the meta. Alright, so the first project we would be looking at when thinking about this new meta and trying to understand it is Gemi, or Gemi. I think it's Gemi. So if you look at the 7-day popular collection, right now Gemi is sitting between degods and mouse into house. And I find that crazy because degods has a floor of 218 and Gemi started out as a 0.169 mint. So that means that this project, this degen project with a super low mint price, has more volume than degods with a 218 floor. And so you may be wondering, how did that happen? Well, I think it's the new meta because as you can see, the activity is still doing pretty well, but a few days ago when I first got into the project, when a lot of people first got into the project, you'd go into the activity and you'd just see constant, like 1 minute ago, under a minute, like it's so many buys, so many sells, and so many lists. Like as you can see, 1,000 for a 5,000 project is pretty high, like a lot of listings, but it still has a high floor price, and it's crazy for 0.169 mint because people were picking up a bunch of them and holding them, and the Discord was super active. And I feel like that is the new meta because a lot of projects now have been trying that. I know Burrito Boys yesterday or a couple days ago, they were one of these projects, and basically the way it happened was they jumped from, I don't know what their mint was, but it was really low. It was a degen mint, and it went up to like 1 SOL, and then a bunch of people started listing them. It's like 2,600 listed for any project, for 10,000 project, but for any project, that is a crazy high amount. And the floor price dropped super fast. But if you got in when it was like 0.1, 0.09, 0.08 and sold at 1 and you had a bunch of them, you could make like 10x gains on 20 NFTs and make like thousands of dollars just off of this project. And it doesn't have to be a blue chip. So I feel like that kind of shows the new meta and how to understand it. Alright, so before I tell you guys a good strategy to making billions and trillions of dollars, I just want to tell you guys to follow my Twitter because I'm just on Twitter, so you might as well follow it at Shred, but instead of the E, there's a 7 because I'm just the 7th coolest guy in the world.
Stop the cap!
So anyways, I feel like a good strategy for finding degen mints and finding ones before they come out is following a Solana calendar, or looking at upcoming mints, or watching upcoming mint YouTube videos. Or what I like to do is go on Twitter and look at mint of the day, and every day they post these today's Solana mints and what time they go out in UTC. I wish it was EST because I'm an EST, that would be easier, but I just have to convert it. But yeah, as you can see here, there's a few like pretty small mints, like 0.5 and 0.5 and 0.4 is pretty small, and then a 1.78. But then you can see here even lower, 0.08 SOL, so that's like nothing, right? And then 0.075 SOL. So these are two degen mints, and like they don't have too many followers, but I bet like at least one of these, or one of these degens, the 0.05 Wild Dragons, 0.05, I bet you one of them is gonna get shilled, and the activity is gonna be crazy just because of this new meta. That at least 1 or 2 of them is going to end up in the popular collection page just because of how it's been going. So yeah, I like to follow those, and you definitely want to do your own research on these. Find which one you think people are talking about, people are going to be interested. Look at the art, look at how many followers they have, how much engagement. But honestly, that doesn't even matter too much right now. Like there's some really bad art projects. Like there was one today I was looking at as I just browsed through the popular collection page, because that's another way you can find these degen mints. I mean, it's a little late, but you can still get in and make profit, just not a crazy amount of profit. So I went here and I looked at Slow Lana Slugs. Now I do kind of like the art because it's like funny, but it's also like, this obviously isn't like top tier crazy creative art. Like it is kind of jokes, and it's not horrible. Like I'm not gonna sit here and just poop on it, but Honestly, it's not too bad. I don't know why I kind of came in here. At first, like, it looks a little blurry though. Like, I don't know. Like, from far away, once you click on it, it looks kind of cool. Like, I do like this, but it's not like the craziest art, and it's not like the most impressive thing I've ever seen, you know. But yeah, you just want to kind of go through, where was it, mint of the day. So you just kind of want to go through and see what upcoming mints are coming out and if they look OP. And you also want to be super active on Twitter and Discord, see what people are talking about, see what degen mints other big apes are going into, big whales, I meant. Because if someone's buying 50, 60 of these, which they can do because they're so cheap, then often the floor price is going to skyrocket, the activity is going to go crazy. It's going to show up on the popular collections page, because as soon as it shows up on the popular collections page, new people that have no idea what this project is, no idea how much it minted for, are going to start buying it. So you want to just go on the popular collections page, look at that, see what projects are doing well and what projects could do well in the future, and yeah, that's how you find it. So if you found any value in this video, which maybe you didn't, but if you did, or if you just feel like smashing the like button, just absolutely banging the balls off of that like button, that would be awesome. And yeah,